Come and fuck with a G, girl, you already know.
Yo, we back again. Word 'em up. Yo, son, we gonna take a little trip up to Maryland, feel me? Shout out to my sister, yo. You haven't heard lately, I drop a verse daily. I'm about to lay the rose petals for boxing first lady. Ask Cash, she not in it for a cash grab. She passionate when she speaking and make the crabs mad. Ashley's Corner got the news for the boxing heads. Whether you ball, rockin' waves, or you got the dreads. Cowboys bummy, nose runny, ain't nothing funny. These little dummies will sell their own mommy for insurance money. Tuning in on weekends, my favorite getaway. Giving you the boxing analogy every Saturday. Plus she got a hyperlink, so if you got a dime, spend some time and go to bonfire.com/store/love-in-sports, and you can lurk, hit the search, you could get a shirt. If you ain't learned by now, you never will. She got the clever skills where the sneakers are in high heels. All the cats boring now, they was boring then. There's no defeating her. Ashley's like a meteor, with knowledge like a thesaurus encyclopedia. Them other lame channels remedial, make me sleepier. I tried to warn you, if I say again, your ass are gonna. Y'all informants, get the hell away from Ashley's Corner. You lose a leg if you step a toe past the border. You might say you on the block, but this is Ashley's Corner. Word 'em up. Ash Cash. We in the building, son. Judah Ben. Tell a friend and tell a friend, yo. You might say you on the block, but this is Ashley's Corner.
Salute to everybody that came in the building, man. It's been 2 weeks. Last week I didn't go live. But oh yeah, I got some shit to say. I got some shit to say. Salute to everybody that came in the building, everybody that's going to see the live on the replay. Salute to everybody. Sub to the channel, hit the like button when you come in. Best way to support the channel is to join the channel. Let me see what's in the building. Salute, Victor. What is popping with you, sir? What is good with you? Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, you good, Victor. Definitely appreciate you being the first one in the building, sir. Definitely appreciate you. Salute to you, Dragon Fang. What is good with you? Hope all is well. Been a little minute. Salute all things. AMFSG is in the building. Definitely appreciate you for coming in. Like always, all things. Salute to you, Mike Biggs Boxing. What is good with you? Homie face on the thumbnail is diabolical. Yo, that joint, that call out was so funny. I'm sorry. I don't even care how many times y'all heard it. You're going to hear it again because that shit was funny. Oh, my God. Salute to you, Crush the Legend. Uncle's in the building. Salute to you, sir. What is good with you? Dolores, Vanessa, what is good with you, Queen? The rap is fresh as fuck. That is That's the artist formerly known as Judah Ben, Judah Vision. Definitely appreciate you for coming through, though, Queen. Salute to you, Tay Tay, the real queen of MMA and combat talk. What is good with you? Salute to you, Queen. Definitely appreciate you for coming in. Thank you. Definitely appreciate you. Salute to you, Cash Crypto. What is good with you? Definitely appreciate you too. Definitely appreciate everybody for coming in today. Hit the like button. Definitely appreciate you, Queen. Man, I got some shit. It's a lot of shit to talk about because I didn't go live last week. Oh my God, where do I begin? Where do I begin is the question, yo. The fact that people forget things that they said and the things that they did is absolutely astronomical to me. It's ridiculous. How many of people that's doing it, and it's mostly the youngins, man. The youngins be on some shit. But damn, like, hold on, yo, because this right here was so funny to me. Nobody can tell me it wasn't funny. Salute to you, Dragon Assassin Official. Salute to you, Ken. How you doing today? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Look, I have to play this shit. Like, y'all don't understand how funny this shit is. This right here go up there. This right here go up there with what's his name? Philip Herkovich after he lost to Zhang, and everybody was saying how Zhang got robbed and he really beat Herkovich. Herkovich was mad as shit one day on a live. He was like, "Yo, he said, I'm a fucking animal, man." He was like, "Yo, how about if I go to China and beat him in front of 1 billion Chinese people? How about that?" He was he was mad as shit. He was going off. He was using slang and shit. You said 1 billion Chinese people. That shit was funny as hell, yo. Oh my God.
The same, bro. Send me a contra here. I'm here not for no play. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for no play. Send me a contra. I know, baby. Send me a contra. I will kill you. Send me a contra. Don't play with me. Send me a contra.
Yo, I know, baby. Send me a contract. Send me a contract. I kill you. Send me a contract. Yo, I don't know if it was his accent or the fact that he slipped in, I'm gonna kill you real quick. But that shit was funny as hell to me. Oh my God, yo. Shakur, it's been like even Edwin's call out was funny. Edwin learned some English words and went to the Prudential Center in New Jersey just to call out Shakur, bruh. This shit is funny to me. Salute to you, ATX for 41 Red. What is good with you? What's popping? Oh my God, yo, this shit was so funny. Oh my God, the accent and everything. This shit killed me, like, for real.
Last one from me.
Yo, it's people. Shakur got that heat after his ass.
The same, bro. Send me a contra. I'm here not for no play. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for no play. Send me a contra. I know, baby. Send me a contra. I will kill you. Send me a contra. Don't play with me. Send me a contra.
Play with me.
Send me a contra. Congratulations. Enjoy this week.
Don't play with me.
Listen.
Yeah, I kill you. Send me a contract. Don't play with me. I kill you. Send me a contract. Yo, that Tito Machado calling him out. You know, the way he called him out. Edward De Los Santos, the way he called him out, bro. Still, like, all of that shit. Shakur be having them funny ones coming after him, bro. That shit funny as hell. Shakur and his lame ass fans swear everyone is ducking or why ain't that? Yo, Tito, I don't care what nobody say. Tito beats Shakur Stevenson. I do not care what nobody say. He's too long. The fact of the matter is, and I've been saying this for a very, very, very long time. I've been saying this for a long time. Salute to you, the family thing. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Definitely appreciate you. Definitely.
This is for the cool.
Salute to you, the family thing in the super chat with the super sticker. Definitely appreciate you, King. Listen, Tito Machado. All right. This matter of fact, forget Tito. Let me just say this. Because I've been saying the same thing for years. It hasn't changed yet because I haven't really seen shit. You know what I mean? I still want to see these fighters fight somebody that mirrors them. And if you can't get somebody on your skill level, what I mean by mirroring, I mean the specs got to be the same. And that man got to have pop. It got to have something that makes something different come out of you because I haven't seen what I need to see out of you. You feel me? So somebody being Shakur's height, just like Devin. I said the same shit about all of these fighters. Nobody's subjected to the, you know, what I'm saying. When it came to Devin, I'm like, man, when all of these fighters, when it come to all of them, you got to fight somebody at least your height with your reach at least, bro. They got some foot movement like yourself, some hand speed like yourself, and got some pop. And also got some skill like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Is that too hard? Is that so hard to ask for? Well, that's why when I seen Shakur was going to fight when I knew some questions was going to be asked, but he did something that, like Brian said, is very hard to do. Like, he made a record for the least punches thrown in a fight. Like, it was that shit shouldn't even, like, bro. I don't even know how anybody wins when whatever. All I'm saying is that ain't show me shit. Like, he still hasn't shown nothing, in my opinion, for me to check off boxes that I still have unchecked for him. Sutu Jara, what is popping with you, sir? I mean, I want to know. Don't everybody else? Like, for real. Like, and just because he shared the ring with somebody don't mean he fought him. He did not fight Edwin De Los Santos. Like, bro, that wasn't a fight. You didn't fight Edwin. So Tito calling him out. This guy calling him out. This guy's at 135. Tito's at 140. Who else? You got I don't even know. It's certain people that's calling him out. You don't want to fight Tito because he's at 140, but he'll move up to fight Tito. Like, it's just they pick and choose a lot. It's a lot of picking and choosing going on with a lot of these top ranked people. That's just how I feel. But the question of the show is, who is the best boxer today that's great for boxing? And I know my answer would probably surprise everybody. Because I'm not going to say Gervonta Davis. The best boxer today that's in boxing, that's best for the sport, is David Benavidez. Believe it. And I understand David is getting stiff right now and he's not being able to get what he worked for and fight Bivol for those titles. But everybody should be behind Bivol fighting for these titles the way people are behind other fighters trying to get their title shot and what they're deserved. You know what I mean? David Benavidez, if you go to that man's record, has a great resume. David Benavidez is the best thing for this sport. He's the best fighter in boxing. It's David Benavidez. And I know people would probably be like, why isn't it Tank Davis? Bruh, for the obvious reasons that y'all hate his ass. It's not even a cool ratio or good fraction of the percentage of people that hate Gervonta Davis. They like David Benavidez. David Benavidez don't have no hate campaign, don't have no bullshit channels, bullshitting everybody or lying on his name. It's David Benavidez. He got the best record. He's the most respected. He fights everybody. He entertains. He never says he don't care about the fans. David Benavidez is the guy that the face of boxing to most of the people that watch boxing, Canelo Alvarez has been ducking ever since he stole his title, basically. He backdoored him for his title, I should say. Like, and I'm sorry, it's another thing that y'all probably don't want to hear. It's another thing that y'all probably don't want to hear. Salute to you, Big Tony. Yeah. It's another thing that y'all probably don't want to hear. Listen, Canelo Alvarez is not an undefeated fighter. He's not a fighter with only one loss, and that loss is from Floyd Mayweather. That's not even true. That man has losses. And for the same reasons why people say, oh, well, Canelo is older, Canelo is slower, Canelo has bad leg, a bad knee, Canelo's been drinking, is a drinker now, Canelo has been in too many wars, he's not the same fighter. For those same reasons, why? And I already see what y'all doing. I don't see Bud winning. If he does, I can't say that he's the best, bro, because I know that's what y'all about to do. If he wins, he got to beat David Benavidez. Am I wrong for that? You got to beat the guy that's, bro, David Benavidez is the number one dude in this sport. It's not nobody else but David Benavidez, and it's because the fans made it so. As well as his heart and determination and the fights that he fought, the fans made it so. Y'all shout out everybody. Y'all killed everybody else's credibility. David Benavidez is the guy. He fights who people want to fight and entertains. He actually sells seats. Numbers don't lie. Salute to you, Bruce Guys, Boxing Jazz, and more. Salute to you, young man. What is good with you, sir? Being that David Benavidez started at, did he start at 154? Is that where he started at? I mean, is that the lowest weight class that he fought at? I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm going to check real quick. David Benavidez is the guy, though, yo. I'm telling y'all. He don't get talked about enough, in my opinion. A lot of people have excuses on why they don't fight people for real. Like, even when things get said about Morrell, he still fought that dude, right? Still fought Morrell, right? David Benavidez is 30-0 with 24 knockouts. He started at his debut was big boy in 170. Next fight 180. He was a big boy. 175, 170. Wait. I hate my phone do this. Moving up. This dude never was small for real. This fight, that's probably why Canelo didn't want that smoke. But he's fighting names. And it's for a while, nobody wanted to fight David Benavidez. Kind of like right now out this motherfucker. He's the WBC champion. They don't want him to fight. They don't want him to fight. What's his name? Bivol. His last fight was Morrell at 175. And he fought that dude that retired and gave Adonis that brain injury. And V. Boo. 2 undefeated fighters. One person had 1 loss. Caleb Plant, 1 loss. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he never seemed like he never was smaller than 168. Seemed like that was his smallest weight that he was in. But this the guy you got to beat, right? If anybody around his weight class wanted to be the guy, they got to beat him, right? Just like everybody's trying to attack, Tank, you got to beat Tank because he's around the smaller weight classes. He's the guy to beat, right? That's why everybody want to attack their name Tank. Even Brian Norman Jr., y'all had to do it again. You had to do it again. You couldn't just let it go. And I said that years ago, like, I don't like the fact that people try to get their name out there from a sparring match, especially a sparring match from 2 people that's 2 weight classes in between each other. Like, he was literally a welterweight. Just like he fights right now. Like, bruh, always been a welterweight, a solid welterweight. Or he wouldn't be fighting at welterweight. He'd be fighting at a smaller weight class. And at the time, Tank was at 130. And he all of that shouting and yelling, getting his name out there. That's why everybody knows him, because he came out talking about Tank. Like, bruh, made videos about that shit, talked on live about that shit. I don't respect it. I don't like it. Like, his father said when they first walked into the gym and seen Tank, he turned to his son and said, if you don't beat this little ass, I'm gonna beat your ass. So, bruh, why are you bragging? Why are you bragging? It's nothing to brag about. But since you a name, you gotta beat that. I think fucking David sell better than Bud too. Like, bro, you gotta beat. Sorry, I can't give it to him. I know a lot of people gonna want me. I'm not. I don't even care I don't care in any fashion you beat him. I'm glad you beat him. I don't really like Canelo. I want anybody to beat Canelo. I want Bud to beat him. I just don't see it. But at the same time, I'll say that he did shit for doing it, but you're not the best until you beat David Benavidez, because that's that guy. Down there, up there in them weight classes, that's the guy that you're trying to get your stripes from is scared of. Remember that. The guy you're trying to get, he's the best, is scared of the guy named David Benavidez. So just remember that. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line to me. Way too fat. Undisputed. If we're boxing politics, that's what I'm saying. And that's why I always said accolades is a dirty word. It's a bad word. It's like a cuss word, because only people that get accolades is the people that has opportunity to get accolades. You don't have the opportunity to have that fight, then you ain't gonna get shit, regardless of how good you are. It just is what it is. Bud has a weak resume besides Spence, name any others. There's Spence and the other person we made him fight, which is Sean Porter. We made him fight that motherfucker. We made him do that. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, Big Tony in the house. What a salute to you. Definitely appreciate you in the super chat.
This is for the cool.
He said, Ashley, you're the best woman talking boxing and keeping it 100 by far. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that, Big Tony. Definitely appreciate that. Salute to you. What is popping with you, Talib Cunningham? Carolina in this biatch. What's good with you? But because a lot of people can't get it together when it comes to the people we talk about the most, which is the people at welterweight and under, or 154 and under. You can't get it together when it comes to the Charlos, all the Davises, the Shakur Stevensons, the Devin Haney's, the Teals, the Garcias. You can't get together. Everybody keep lying on each other. All the fighters keep bullshitting. It's just y'all making everybody look bad. The fans is making the fighters look bad. The fighters is making the fighters look bad. But David Benavidez is that guy. Sorry, like, bro, y'all. He's the one that everybody respects. You know what they say in all the interviews? You don't say the wrong thing. You keep everything interesting. He fights the best names. You know what I mean? And whoever that he didn't fight is because they don't want to fight him, and like that's a definite. Like there's no toss up in the air about who the fuck is ducking. People don't want to fight David Benavidez. Period. Like that's how it goes. Salute to you, Brian B. Bolton. What is going with you? What's good? What's good, Brian King? What's popping with you? Hold on. Let me bring up my topics. Okay. I see Gary Antoine Jr. Well, Gary Antoine Russell. Gary Antoine Russell says that he is going to contact Shakur Stevenson to fight, and he can come down to 135 because he makes 140 too easily. Now, I chose the picture with him standing like this because this is the smartest thing you've ever did, son, since you've been pro. I don't know why your brother didn't do it. When your brother was at 126 and Shakur was at 126, he should have been shouting his names from the rooftops the way he shout Tank name then. He should have been shouting Tank name like he was shouting Leo Santa Cruz name then. He should have been shouting Shakur Stevenson, but he didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? The reason why is a smart thing that he calls out Shakur Stevenson, and you could tell from Shakur Stevenson's response. But the reason why it's smart is because if anybody knows anything about boxing, if you know anything about boxing and you know what Gary Antoine style is of boxing, and you've seen him fight different styles, one thing you know is that a fighter, no matter how good his defense is, if he can't punch, he ain't doing shit with Gary Antoine. What is Shakur gonna do with Gary Antoine? And he can't punch. He don't have his hands. Don't. I'm not saying he's weak and he can't fight. No, I'm saying he got a problem with his hands. Regardless of how much he say his hands is better, he said his hands was better before he fought the dude Padley. But wasn't he? His hand was in ice and he was wincing through the fight. His hand was in ice after the fight, bro. Whatever. I don't think he can beat Gary Antoine. I don't think he can beat Tito. Like the dude that I played, that was like, "I'll kill you. Send me a contract." Like his accuracy's off. He loads up a lot. Like Shakur should just fight him. Just go ahead and fight him. So what? He hits hard. Go ahead and fight him. You know what I'm saying? Get it in. Get that off. Shakur Stevenson answered, LOL, crazy. I got hella respect for cuz we used to spar every other day. For real. He don't got to take it no type of way, but I would love to line it up with him if the money makes sense. Now, why he say he don't gotta take it no type of way? You know, I don't get. He asking to fight you, so you think he gonna take it some type of way if you say yes to the fight? I don't like when people put if the money makes sense because that's a given. So if you put that, it's like, and when it comes to him fighting people he want to fight, he never really talk about money, unless the fight ain't gonna happen. If he want to fight that dude and they making a fight, he's not gonna say, all right, you know what I mean, let's make sure it makes sense. Like that's not really Shakur's talk, you know what I mean? So for him to talk like that, it's different. I just think Gary Antoine Russell smart for calling out Shakur Stevenson because Shakur Stevenson is making it seem like he's a boogeyman. 5 pounds, and like, bro, regardless of how people look at boxing, being that he weighs in at 130, 138 or whatever. It's just 5 pounds in between the weight. Like, bro, he basically saying he better than you too. You scared to fight him too. His pride is calling him out. And honestly, I understand that. Like, I don't understand why a lot of people don't tell him to shut up. For real, for real. But if he wants to fight, let's go. You know what I mean? He can't say he's a boogeyman no more. It's like three names calling him. Three people noticeably. Like, they making noise. That's calling him out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta do something about it, boss, at some point in time. And I heard that Shakur Stevenson is the one that asked for the Kid Austin fight. I did not know that. I could have sworn it was the other way around because the way Shakur Stevenson was talking, it's like he kept saying that he's never going to get in the ring with him throughout the whole entire shit. Like all the press conferences, he kept saying that he's not going to fight him. He's not going to fight me. He's not going to get in the ring with me. Like all those versions of the way he was saying that the fight ain't going to happen. It just made me think that Kid Austin and his father, his team, was the people pushing and making the fight. And when I found out that Shakur is actually the first person that made a call to get the fight, it's like what is? I don't understand how many lies and smoke and mirrors or whatever the fuck that's going on, but I really don't like it. It's like I don't like none of that shit. It's like it's really hard. It's really getting hard to even understand why he make the moves he make. Like why did you even try to fight a prospect that you knew everybody was going this? Like this is a waste of time, don't you think? You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, 704 Joe. What is good with you? Salute to you. Definitely appreciate you, King. I see people saying that Shakur Stevenson is still saying that Shakur Stevenson want to fight and Tank is the one that's ducking. This is the only reason why I'm saying this shit and keep making videos and going live talking about this shit, because you got people like blatantly just don't want to believe it. Salute to you, Creole the Traveler. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Salute to you, Willie Lowe. Hey, what's good with you? Yeah, it's been a little minute. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Definitely appreciate you. But Shakur Stevenson admitted that he don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. He don't want to fight Gervonta Davis until his hands are fully healed. And that makes sense. Like, why would you? You know what I mean? But the fact that you add that to all the stuff that he's been saying and add that to his uncle saying Shakur's hands been messed up for the last 6 or 7 fights, bro, that's years of bullshit that he's been feeding everybody. He's been acting like he a boogeyman. He's been acting like things is going on behind the scenes that isn't. He's been acting like Gervonta Davis don't want the fight. And he does. Like, bro, when he got offered a 1-fight deal, he should have never disrespected Tank by saying he's scared of him in any type of way or don't want to fight in any type of way. But that's what he continued to do. Same thing as Keyshawn. Keyshawn's doing the same shit. Like, bro, they came out in front of, they said it on national television right during the fights and shit. Like, bro, they asked you and told you that they knew about PBC contacting you for a Davis fight in between Tank Davis, Keyshawn, and you admitted it, saying, yeah, in 2025, we might get a Davis fight, but you keep saying this man's scared of you. Like, bro, it's disgusting. Like, I'm sorry. And you got this, like, just like I'm saying, like all you youngins from Top Rank, y'all are called the haters. Y'all a bunch of haters. You just walk around hating on motherfuckers, acting like y'all tough and shit. This shit is crazy. All y'all make up shit and then act tough behind it. Like, it's disgusting behavior. It really is, bro. I don't know what y'all got going on. You got Raymond Ford over here taking shots at what in the dark? Like, bruh, you was cool at first. Wasn't nobody disrespecting you. Now you getting flooded with hate mail. You coming out saying that you gonna fight fans and shit. Like, bro, this shit ain't gonna get better. It's gonna get worse if you keep talking about Tank, because you're not telling the truth. Regardless if you want smoke or not, just be honest, nigga. You keep saying Tank, saying your name. He's never said your name, and you know it. Fans know it. Like, that's why they don't like you. It's not because you don't like Tank. So what? A lot of people don't like Tank. They'll still like you. It's the fact that you're lying, bruh. And you're putting out constant lies. Constant lies. If another fighter respects and big up another fighter, you don't come in out the blue being in neither one weight class talking about get off your knees. You, especially you. Like, bro, all this stuff is unnecessary. It's very unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's why people look at shit the way they look at shit. You don't have one, Creole? Hold on. Salute to you, KDB Sports and Entertainment. How you doing, sir? It's been a little minute. Hold on, wait. Hold on, okay? Hold on. I'm not in it in the live. I was looking at something else.
Beginner friendly at home workouts to do to what healthy and delicious meals you can still eat.
Okay. Salute to you, Just Do. What is good with you, cuzzo? What is popping? But yeah, you sound like a bunch of haters, man. Shout out to the resistance. Salute to you. It just sound like a bunch of haters. Bro. I just don't understand why all you youngins just. And then Bud's hopped in on it because Tank went back and forth with Bud said something or Tank said something. I don't even remember. I can't keep up with the beef that the dudes be having. It is way too much, man. It's way too much. I can't do it. But people got to make it make sense. If y'all want to keep telling me that Tank's the one ducking, I'm going to keep telling you he's not. Like, the proof's in the pudding. There's nothing wrong with Tank. He's the same person that he's been this whole time. He hasn't had a serious injury that made him, look that different in the fight. He was hurt versus Pitbull Cruz. He looked better because people said they got to see his footwork and his boxing ability. You feel me? So it's not like the youngins. Yes, the youngins, man. It's like, it's just the youngins on YouTube. I mean, the youngins on Top Rank, how they be acting. Like, bro, why all the lies? You just don't have to lie, Craig. You just don't have to lie. Like, it's too many lies going on with all of them. And your opinion can be your opinion. It don't have nobody's opinion is a lie unless you know it's not true. I know 2 + 2 is 4. I can sit here and say, well, my opinion, I really think it's 5. It's a lie. It's still a lie. Regardless if it's my opinion or not, it's still a lie. Regardless, like they just saying anything and putting it in the place of it is not cool, man. Tank ain't duck shit, but Ryan left hook. Like and I'm not even, I don't make videos just pointing at who's ducking. Like that's not, I don't even make lives talking about that shit. Like I'm just really tired of people saying that Tank is the one not doing shit when other people are really saying why they not doing stuff. Like, bro, he said he not fighting Tank until he get his hands fixed. His hands ain't fixed right now. So why y'all keep saying that Tank is the one holding up the fight? I just don't I can't stand people coming on my channel saying that shit. Just stop it. It's not even fair anymore. It's not fair no more. He came out everybody that people want Tank to fight besides Devin came out and said that they've been contacted. Everybody. It shouldn't be much else to say, right? It shouldn't be much else to say. Tank versus Lamont 2 happened. I want to say there ain't no friends in this business, man. There's no friends in this business. You thought this dude was your friend. He ain't your friend now. Now you see, he's not your friend no more. Y'all used to be friends. Y'all ain't friends no more. And hopefully Gervonta Davis see that. That's why I put it in the title, boxing, no friends if it's business. This is business. Don't it seem like business to Lamont Roach? This is business 101 to Lamont Roach. He don't care, ain't no friends right now. He don't care how much money he made. He don't care how much publicity he got out of this shit. He don't care. I didn't even read the lawsuit, but I listened to too many people that said the exact same thing that was in the lawsuit. Salute to you, Jab Jamboree. What is good with you, King? Definitely appreciate you. Salute to you, Slogan 1. AMFSG is in the building. Salute to you, King. Everybody better duck Ryan's let you better. That joint coming like a damn train. You better believe it. He's coming like a train. Roach trying to come up. He definitely, but he did though. Like the man had went on an interview tour. He did more tours than Shakur's ever did. It's like a record. He did more tours than Shakur ever did in a lead-up fight. He had interview after interview after interview after interview. His face and name has been planted and moved up on Google's list before the fight even happened, and even more afterwards. With all of these stunts, it's going up even more. But he doing this, like, bro. After the fight, you had money, you had generational wealth. Tank gave you that. He said, "Why not help a friend?" That's what he said before the fight. Why not help him? Is what he said. Why not help him? If this and this and this, then why not help him? Like, bro, and I didn't even know why somebody came to my channel and said that Tank should have been disqualified. I didn't get it, and he didn't elaborate. But in the lawsuit, it said that Tank brought in a substance that could have hurt Lamont's eyes, so it should have been DQ'd. As if he put some powder up under his glove and he was going to like crush it and throw it in Lamont's eyes. Like some movie or some shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't even think it's fair. Like, bro, I don't even. Why did you even say that shit? You think you wanted a win off of disqualification from Tank? That's how he wanted his win. I don't even think that shit is cool. I can't respect this. Salute to you, Queen. Ariana's in the building. FSG is in the building. Salute to you. What lawsuit? What's going on? Lamont Roach had a lawsuit. He wrote up a lawsuit, and the whole lawsuit, pictures of the lawsuit, pages of the lawsuit, got to the internet, and people made videos and went live about it. And he basically tried to get a disqualification win from Tank because of whatever. He's saying if something was in Tank's eyes and he brought it to the ring, then it could have got in Lamont's eyes. So Tank should have been disqualified. Along with other things that he did after the fight, saying that Tank tried to bite him and all. Bro, and I seen that shit. Before I seen it, the first question that I had, and I'm just being honest, how do you go a 12-round fight, 3 rounds a minute? And how do you, matter of fact, screw that. How do you be hugging somebody and don't bite them? If you want to bite them, you'll bite them. What do you mean he tried to bite? I don't even get it. Like, if you want to bite somebody and both of y'all are hugging each other, what's going to stop you from biting them? Ain't no trying involved. If you wanted to bite him, he would have bit him. He didn't try to bite him, bro. Stop it with that shit, man. Both of them they hugging each other. If he wanted to bite him, he would have bit him. Seriously, like, he wasn't. Lamont Roach, and I said it right after when I went live Sunday morning after Saturday. I wanted to go live quickly because I didn't go live on Saturday, but I wanted to go live quickly to get what I wanted to say off before anybody else had a chance to talk about the fight. And I told you Lamont Roach didn't do shit for real. Like, he just had the right punch selection for the same shit that Tank do all the time in every fight. He does the same punches. He do the same sequences. Nobody can just do shit about it. He just can't do shit about it. Being the fact that he fought him 2 times in the amateurs and they good friends, and Tank didn't want to capitalize on any time that he had Lamont Roach hurt or any time he was really doing, like, bro, you was really just trying to, get through a 12-round fight. It didn't seem like you really wanted to do much. You wanted to drop him at one point in time, it seemed like later on in the fight, but it didn't feel like you really wanted to stop Lamont Roach. I didn't see that same guy come out of Gervonta Davis that I seen in every single fight that he's had before. That guy wasn't there versus Lamont Roach. And the fact of the matter that all these things had to transpire after the fight, and most of it is just coming from Lamont Roach, bro, that's not your friend. Can you put the "this is my friend" gloves? Take that shit off. Gloves are off. Bruh trying to assassinate your character when he's saying you're trying to bite him, first of all. Okay? The only people that's trying to bite somebody in the ring is people that's getting their ass beat terribly. Them the only people that try to bite at the chomp. Them the only people that try to bite somebody. He was not beating Tank's ass to that degree that Tank needed to bite him. Like, he's trying to assassinate your character. He's trying to get you disqualified to get the title. I heard a lot of people were saying that he was trying to sue to get more money. And I heard he still want that. He really want that, what was it, $250,000 or something if Tank didn't knock him out. Bro, he's not your friend. I mean, I understand that's business, right? We're not friends. This is business. That dude is showing business qualities right now. Business qualities is what Lamont Roach is showing. He's not showing that y'all are friends. That's not what friends do. Did y'all go to the bar or anything after the fight? A week after the fight? Nothing? Y'all ain't friends. That shit is dead in the water. Floating around belly up is dead. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. Salute to you, Connell Locals. What is good with you? Connell Local TV is in the building. What is good with you, King? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Every man that asks for a DQ are beta males, especially in combat sports. That shit was crazy. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Why? Disqualified for why? Wild thought Lamont won, but didn't know about a lawsuit. Yeah, a lot of people made videos and a lot of people went live about that lawsuit. Based on the lawsuit, the rematch is unnecessary. I'm here to get my just due. Yeah, salute to you, Creole the Traveler, in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you in the super chat.
This is for the cool.
I don't think it's cool. Salute to you, Jab Jam Marie. Said, do you think Tank fans Tank fights Paul or Roachneck? He should fight Roach. If Tank really is going to fight Jake Paul, he can fight him at any time in life. Jake Paul is about that green dollar, nothing else. Jake Paul is about money. He's about getting his respect in this sport and money. So far, that's all I see that he care about. Roach is what needs to happen for Tank. So he should fight Lamont Roach next without no type of don't wait nothing. He should fight him next this year. Lamont Roach is on a borrowed time. His 15 minutes of fame is just about over. TikTok, boom. Yes. Yes. And you dragging this shit out for what, homie? Making this shit look weak. We're all from, and you got Tank from the DMV just like you. He gave you millions. He did not have to fight you, man. Especially after didn't he have a date? And then we found out that we had to wait until March, and we knew he was going to fight Lamont Roach last year. Like, bro, he really didn't have to fight. They didn't have to fight you, son. He could have went back on his word, and you could have been down there without the respect that you have for even stepping in the ring with Tank. Like, you got that because of Tank. Salute to you, Jose Diaz. What is good with you? That's y'all opinion. I definitely don't agree that he won anything. Like, everybody has their own opinion on the fight, and regardless or if the knockdown was real or not, the most you can do is give it a draw. If the knockdown was real, the most you could do was give it a draw. He didn't lose to no damn Lamont Roach, bro. Like that shit. And you could go back and watch the fight. That dude did good in 4 rounds. The things that we see a lot of people do that wins rounds is mostly moving around that boring shit. Y'all seen Tank do it and you think he lost rounds. He didn't. Tank got to get that roach out his house right. You got to bring the raid next time. For real. You got to bring the raid. I'll give it to him. Tank generates money. He does. He generates some money. Everybody's opinion is okay with me. It's okay. It's definitely okay. So I was saying, it's y'all opinion. A lot of people think that Roach won the fight. Like, y'all two ain't the only people to think that. A lot of people think that he won the fight. But I need him to know that that ain't your that friendship is dead. I need him to know that that ain't your friend. That man, that whole friendship is over and done with. You want me to break this down? Look at our eyes, mine and in your eyes. When you get something in your eyes, don't you wink? Tank didn't. He did wink. Did he wince? He was wincing. His eyes was closed when he took the knee. Every time Tank mess up, Roach didn't capitalize on it. So yes, it's a draw. Salute to you, Dolores. Roach had 2 years to prepare for the Tank fight and fought to survive. He really didn't do shit. He really didn't do nothing. He stood. Yeah, he really just. He really didn't do nothing. He take no chances. He did nothing in the fight. Salute to you, Steph Brown. What is good with you? Salute to you. Say, hey, lady. Actually, going to be well this afternoon. Definitely. Definitely. I feel good today. I feel good. I'm a little tired, but I feel good today. Thanks for the live. Enjoy this fight tonight. To answer your question, my current fave and number one pound for pound is David Benavidez. Can't beat that right now. David Benavidez is the best fighter in boxing. That's the best for the sport. Like, that's what I was saying. It just is. You can't beat it. Well, you gotta beat him, I should say. You gotta beat him first. Hold on. With Turkey, that's what this is the reason why I don't like Turkey. When I heard that he was still in Benavidez's fight, and that's why I made that video about, you know, it gotta be a reason why somebody will waste up millions of dollars on something and not care and keep doing it. And because he's not really showing you why, you know, it's something to look out for. Like, that's what I was saying. It's something that you have to always look out for. It's like the same thing as talking to somebody to be in a relationship with them and you think they're too good to be true. Turkey, at one point, in my eyes, he was too good to be true for what he was doing for the sport. And then when his numbers came out and I seen he was losing money and he didn't care and kept doing it, it just raised the eyebrow. Like, and I know a lot of people, because, well, in the video that I made, people was in the comment section just basically saying that I shouldn't have nothing to say because his pay-per-views are cheap. Like, and that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's always going to make you feel like you can trust them. And somebody's always going to make you, you know, feel like that this is what you need. You know what I mean? So they can get away with doing what they're doing. And that's what Turkey did. Turkey pulled out all the stops for everybody to be cool with what he was doing. And then he made a bunch of plays, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going to happen. I was kind of worried about it. And I see that he's doing whatever he wants. Like, this is what we don't need in boxing. I was saying the same thing about WBC, Marisa Masulian, or whatever his name is. The fact that he said girls shouldn't fight 3-minute rounds, and he was holding his WBC title from Bivol and Better BF for all of these years, for a couple of years, I think. Like you're putting your feelings into this sport, and that's not what boxing needs. And now we have one that has even more money and seems like more influence named Turkey Ali Sheik coming in doing the same shit that Mauricio is doing. Like I just don't see a good. I don't see a good look at it. Y'all mad Tank flex when he took a knee. Only Tank has enough star status to get away with that. Back to the gym. Love you. Take care. Definitely appreciate you coming through. Ashley, if you go back and look at the fight, Roach was knocked in the third round, outstanding in the third round. Tank told him to put his hand guards up. That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't capitalize on shit. He didn't capitalize. Tank didn't capitalize on the times that he hurt Roach. He didn't do what he usually does when he's in a fight. You know what I mean? It was like he was in there just playing for the most part. You know what I mean? Every now and then when he hit Roach hard, or when he was trying to do a little showboating for the crowd, that's what it seemed like. Never felt Turkey from the start. Yeah, I can't trust it. You know what I mean? I just don't like to trust it. Definitely appreciate you. Man, I've been against Turk from day one. Actually, if you go back and look at the fight, Roach was knocked out standing up. Yeah. He went like, and then he just put his hands down. He was looking at him. It was just like, bro, you could have did something. You just didn't do shit. Like, what are you doing? That's when I was like, yo, what the fuck is Tank doing? Like, Tank, what is you doing, bro? Like, what is this dude doing? My God, Tank performance was subpar, very much so, and that's the good way of saying it. You know what I mean? Respectable way of saying it. I'm driving. Excuse my text. You good? You straight? I be driving and texting a lot too on here, especially when I'm on upper channel because I just got off. I need to stop doing that. So you think them being familiar with each other was the reason it was close? I think that being that Tank did not go in there with the mentality on trying to take Roach's head off, in my opinion. He just didn't look like the same fighter he was when he fights other people. You just didn't look like you were trying to do much to your friend. You know what I mean? It didn't look like you were trying to knock his motherfucking head off. But at the same time, Tank's punch patterns and what he does all the time, he do in every single fight. He gets fighters hurt with doing the same shit, throwing the same punch selection, doing the same shit. He does the same shit over and over again. The fact that Roach has seen it up close and personal twice, and he fought him in the amateurs, and when you look at that in the amateurs, that same straight that he does, and then he'll duck under and like kind of like shuffle his feet. You can call it an exit or whatever. He was ready for that. Like usually a lot of fighters, and that's what I said in my live, a lot of fighters will pause and wait to see what Tank's going to do next, and then try to throw punches when Tank's feet is already set and ready for defense or offense. That's not what Roach did. What Roach did was fire off a straight. What a lot of fighters do is the punch that they select is always the wrong punch, and Tank can be slick and just move out the way. The fact that Roach chose a straight, quick, regular plain straight or jab, it caught Tank. It's one time Tank threw a straight and he kind of caught and threw one back. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really did that because that's not like, in my honest opinion, that's what I seen. I seen somebody sitting there waiting in one spot for Tank to do some specific shit, and he knew exactly how to capitalize on it. That's what I seen. I seen him doing exactly what he needed to do in certain parts of that fight to have success in those 4 rounds that I seen. But Tank being on this game and stop fucking around and looking at him like he's not a friend of his, that he did put a lawsuit on his ass and tried to sue him and tried to disqualify him and all this other shit. Don't go in there and play with that dude. Even with him knowing what he was doing, he ate a right hook that Tank threw, and that's when he dropped his hands and then looked at Tank. Tank could have ate his ass up At any other time, anybody else that Tank was fighting, he would have threw more punches after that, especially with his hands down. So in my opinion, it's like the reason why Lamont Roach looked good in that fight is because Tank Davis wasn't on his game. He wasn't taking his fight serious enough, number one. It seemed like he wasn't taking it serious enough because Lamont Roach was who he was. And number two, Lamont Roach knew what you was doing. You knew what you was doing. So that's just how it looked. You know what I'm saying? Is it we gotta do something now. Do you feel Tank was distracted at all? Or was just off? Now I think it was an off night, but at the same time, it could have been distractions before the fight because I remember Lamont Roach saying to Tank Davis that I know what you was doing, what you went to somewhere for, and what you was doing. And then Tank whispered back to him and said, I wanted you to know that, or some shit like that. Lamont Roach said what happened in that small conversation in an interview when they were on stage holding their belts. So something must have happened before during camp that Tank had to go handle, and Roach knew about it. And he brought it to his attention, like, haha, I knew that you had to do this or whatever. So it could have been something that happened, you know what I mean? Coupled with the fact that it didn't, if Coach Calvin got married, that's why he wasn't around. He was on his honeymoon, and he wasn't around for probably the entire most of the training camp. He probably wasn't around or with his wife. So second time around, things being regular, being how it was the first 20 some fights that Tank had, Lamont Roach is not that fight ain't going 12 rounds for sure. No excuses for Tank next time. I don't got no excuses for his ass now. I'm just talking about how it looked. That's how that shit look. It's bad blood now between them two. It should be. Definitely should be, Queen. Yeah, but punch for punch, Tank beats Roach ass. Won the fight. I think he won the fight. That's what I'm saying. When the fight is a draw, a lot of people are supposed to think that both fighters won. A lot of people supposed to think that Roach won. Like I'm really not mad. Like I really don't want people to think that I feel some type of way. I don't, bro. Like that's what I keep saying. Like, bro, Tank never gave me no money. Ain't nobody from his team really did shit for me. Like, I'm not here to lie. I'm not here to lie for nobody. I'm going to tell the truth. It is what it is. Like the fight was what it was. It was named a draw by professional judges. I keep saying y'all don't matter. Y'all are just fans. You don't make decisions. Okay. It was named a draw by 2 judges out of 3, and the third said Tank won. If people think Lamont Roach won, you supposed to. That's why I was named a draw, bro. It is what it is, man. I feel everybody that think that it was a draw, in my opinion. That think Lamont Roach, okay, it's cool. Lamont Roach won, cool. I think Tank won. Like, it's supposed to be like that. Tank is Calvin's and Kenny's creation. Kenny's creation. Calvin is the only one that can motivate Tank. So, in my opinion, yeah, see, it kind of seems like it. Even if, because Barry's been in this corner before, but I have to admit that the whole time Barry was over there in the corner, he wasn't the number one guy. Like, he was outside the ring, putting his head in between the ring, while Coach Calvin was the number one guy. So the times that Barry did train Tank, Coach Calvin was there the entire time too. I really believe this time Calvin wasn't there at all for the most part. Maybe he was there at the end of the training camp, but he wasn't there for most of it, in my opinion. That's where I think the difference lies with the last time that Barry trained and went to a fight with Tank, which is, I believe, Pitbull Cruz. Too many voices in it. Yes. It was way too many voices in this corner because it seemed like because this is a lot of fighters. I'm just saying this has happened to a lot of fighters. A lot of fighters has got loud with the people in their corner. A lot of them. Very good fighters, bad fighters too. C class, A class, B class fighters. All of them have done it. You know what I mean? This is the first time I really seen him have problems in his corner. You know what I'm saying? But if he had anything in his eye, the way he was saying it, I can understand his frustration, man. And I mean, listen, I didn't heard some guys say I had braids and that ain't never happened to me. Bruh, to be 100% honest, everybody's circumstances are different. Everybody's head and cranium are shaped different. Do you understand? The fact that he was heating up and it was like the middle of the fucking fight, 6, 7, 8, 9th round or some shit, and that's when it happened is very fucking believable. Okay. And depending on where you go to get your hair done at, they use different products. I don't know how. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, so let me choose my words wisely. I don't know how many beauty salons y'all been into, but I guarantee you there are hundreds of products that you can put in your hair. If you'd ever used the products that's been put in his hair and don't know how much they put in his hair, then y'all should shut what they call the fuck up. Just being honest. Seriously. Like, that shit is dumb as shit, bro. The fact that people want Tank to lose from a small ass technicality like that is soft to me in the first place, bro. Like, come on now. If he lost, he lost. We can deal with that. Everybody can deal with that. The fight was a draw. Nobody said Lamont Roach won that fight. It was 3 judges, and neither of the 3 said that the nigga won the fight. One said Tank won the fight. You see that there? That's where the difference lies. My soft side can see why y'all be on Roach 1. Breast. Tank talking about retirement ain't a good look. He was talking about retirement, and I didn't think it was a good look before the fight. And then the fight turned out to be how it is, man. Hopefully he can come back to where he's supposed to be at in boxing, or he ain't going to be the same, period and point blank. If Tank retired, the same ones going to still call him out because they're boring. Exactly. And I said that shit too. Like, they ain't going to stop calling him out. Salute to you, Zach B. What is good with you, King? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. You pull up the pedicure spots. I'm just saying, like, bruh, how do y'all know so much about hair products, people's head shape, and all of that shit? Because I guarantee y'all didn't put into factor a lot of shit for the way guys are talking. Well, my hair is long, and chill the fuck out. Okay? You can have short hair and have the issue that Tank had. It's all about how much product is put in your hair. And the fact that Tank don't have a receiver, half of y'all can shut the fuck up because y'all hair ain't up that far. Okay? Y'all wouldn't know if it get in your hair or not. God damn it. Like, what are y'all even talking about? He don't have a receiver, okay? His hair is moist. It's moist. All right, his hair is juicy. Okay? Jealous asses. Motherfuckers did 2 weeks of hate parade lives. Yeah. It was hating like a mother, like, bro, chill out. Like, y'all don't even, that's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't even attack this shit right. The man is his first time having a draw. All y'all could talk about is the nail, the stuff in the eye. Like, bro, y'all now don't even know what really to talk about. I'm not helping y'all either. It's stupid. My point is Tank looked better in every aspect of that fight and therefore won the fight. Yeah, you're right. In my opinion, he won the fight. Roach survived Tank on a bad day. So the haters gonna say he won. Yep. And what's it gonna look like when he's not having a bad day? Salute to you, Snack B. What is good with you, sir? Definitely appreciate you. Everything's beautiful. It's lovely. Hope you're having a blessed one. It's been a minute. Hopefully you're blessed up for real, for real. Salute to Just Do. Cuzzo's in the building. Definitely appreciate you in the studio.
This is for the cool.
Say appreciate you answering all my questions, Cuzzo. And keep cooking like always, like you always do. Smash the like button. Support the grind, y'all. Definitely appreciate you. Do what the band said. Hit the like button. Support the grind. Thomas Hill, what is good with you? Salute to you. Mr. Charmin is in the building. What is good with you? Salute to you, sir. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Roach looked good surviving that. So he did look very good. He looked very good. Very good. Very well. Very well. Very well. Did very well. David Benavidez, though, yo. I'm just saying, yo. If y'all want to say, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Canelo's the one, if Canelo got Benavidez title, for people that don't, he lost his title on the scale. He never got beat. The man lost his title on the scale, and because Canelo is who he is, he pulled the T.O. route, and he shut Benavidez out from getting his title before he can get his hands on it. Canelo went and and fought for Benavidez title when he lost it on the scale immediately, and he shut out David Benavidez. And since then, David Benavidez has been wanting a fair one, and Canelo won't give it to him. So, bruh, if anybody up and around Canelo weight class and fight Canelo weight class want to be the guy, you got to fight David Benavidez, bro. You got to fight the person that you got to fight the person that Canelo don't want to fight. You understand me? Especially if I'm hearing that Benavidez don't want that. I mean, Bivol don't want that smoke with David Benavidez, bruh. David Benavidez is the best boxer today, and he's great for the sport of boxing. All of the above. Feet don't fail me now. Said feet don't fail me now. Hold on. Okay. Another thing I wanted to say is, y'all remember when Tank fought Ryan and Tank dropped Ryan and they called that shit a regular 10-9 round instead of a 10-8 round? Y'all remember that shit? Or was it a 10-10 round? They called it a 10-10 round instead of a 10-8 round, and Tank dropped them. You know, nobody made a video about that shit. That's how you know this is Tank haters. This is not about, oh, what's fair about the sport. Oh, you need to be fair to Lamont Roach. Nobody gave a fuck that he did that to Tank because Tank won the fight. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody said shit. Nobody made videos. The people that's hating on Tank didn't. Nobody made a video saying that they cheated Tank out of a knockdown. Was that a clear knockdown that happened in the second round versus Ryan Garcia? Tank dropped him in the middle of that fight. Well, in the beginning of a minute into the round. That was a clear knockdown. He got counted and everything. But they didn't name it a knockdown. Y'all are mad that Tank took a knee and the judge didn't call it a knockdown. And for the people saying that he was hurt before that Lamont Roach hurt Tank, that's why he took the knee to buy some time. Is that what y'all are really saying? Is that what we're doing right now? Oh my God, yo. Shit is crazy. David Benavidez is the best today, like you said. He's good for, but that's all of it. To be the best fighter in the sport, you got to be good for the sport as well, in my opinion. All of these fighters that we talk about the most, we ruin their credibility. YouTube channels and fans ruin their credibility. Tank, Shakur, Devin, T.O. Ryan, all of that shit is done and over with. The only people credibility that's still out there is David Benavidez. Like David Benavidez, some of the Spanish fighters, but people don't sell like David. They don't got the resume like David. They're not a monster like David. They won't fight anybody like David. They don't got the person that's a lot of people say is the face of boxing scared like David. David is that guy. It just is what it is, man. David's the best guy in the sport and the best for it. Roach should fight Shakur and Keyshawn before fighting Tank again, because it doesn't matter if he loses because of the draw. The Tank fight will only get more traction. It's good for Shakur and Keyshawn, but it ain't good for Tank, because during that whole time, it's going to take a year or 10 months. During that whole time, people going to be shitting on Tank and using whatever happens in the fight with Keyshawn and Shakur against Tank. Like, that shit's already been happening for years. And I don't want to see it. I want to see a rematch with Tank and Lamont Roach. because Lamont Roach wasn't on nobody's list to fight. Lamont Roach was at 130. Tank had to eat the bullet, and everybody had to say he's bringing up a fighter. So now that he here, everybody want to fight him? No, that man said he was moving back down to 130 to handle some business. He wasn't staying at 135. That's what he said. Anyway, now things change, I guess, since they already fought each other. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hold on, come on. What's up with my computer? Nobody wants justice for David Avenizin for Bud being allowed to fight with busted open gloves. Exactly. It's clear selective outrage, hating ass motherfuckers. When I seen that shit, I was like, nobody gonna say shit that his gloves is just leaking like that. The fuck? I heard it around YouTube, but it didn't have any validation because he stopped him. Exactly. Nobody cared about Tank getting shitted out of a knockdown. Nobody cared. True grit and determination. Yeah, my bad. Hold on. Young sir really wants it. Hold on. Tank should keep doing him. Yes, indeedy. Salute to you, Musically Zone Talks Boxing. Yep, yes, indeedy. I want to see them running back. I want to see him run back too, for sure. Well, the knockdown should have been counted by the sheer fact Willis started the count. That being said, Terrell, look at Roach. Are you talking to him? I'm not even here to talk about what's already deemed, what already happened. You know, I'm not even going to sit and I'm not gonna say good. Like, people can think whatever they want about the knockdown and all that. I really just want to see the fight happen again because it was named a draw by 2 out of 3 judges. Regardless, it was named a draw out of 2 out of 3 judges. People are supposed to be split on their thoughts and feelings about this fight. That's what a draw means. That's what it means. Hold on. All these people hated this fight, though. You remember how many people hated Tank and Roach fighting each other? And how come nobody cares that Devin about to fight again after he claimed he was battered and bruised, bro? Nobody's saying shit. Nobody's saying shit after he claimed he was battered and bruised. Everybody, oh, he can fight again, you know. I'm like, yo, what happened? What happened to him being battered and bruised? And my honest opinion about, and I'm going to say it again. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. Listen. Jose Ramirez used to be a good fighter. Used to. He used to be good. He got skills, you know what I mean? He looked good training. Everybody looks good training. But he used to be a very good fighter. Excuse me. He didn't want to fight David Ben. I mean, he didn't want to fight Haney before. In my opinion, he should. He should have fought. A lot of people that Devin Haney was calling out back then should have said yes. Because in my opinion, I don't think Haney would have beat all of the people that he was calling out back before he had a title. You know what I mean? But right now, like I said before, he used to be good. Right now, in my opinion, he should beat Jose Ramirez. Like I said, he should beat him. If he don't beat him, in my opinion, I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's like spoiled goods or whatever, rotten goods or whatever you call it. I don't think that. I think he just fought another person that is a come forward fighter, knows how to bring pressure, can box a little bit, has okay defense, and has some pop in his size. Like I said, for all of this time, all I want to see fighters do is fight people nearer to them, their size. He's lengthy, he's tall, he got a little bit of pop. He'll come for a fighter, he can bring some pressure, but he's not the fighter that he used to be. You know what I mean? If this fight would have happened a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, it would have been more interesting. The fact that Devin is coming off of what he's coming off is the only reason why this fight is interesting to me, because I want to see how Devin looks after coming off what he's coming off. But he's fighting back to back Mexicans. Like, I don't know why he chose Jose Ramirez, but I gotta get, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I've been saying all of this time. I don't think he's been battered and bruised and all of this bullshit, the whole lawsuit or whatever. Because if so, you would come back fighting a soft touch. You wouldn't come back fighting another Mexican. I think all of that was good for the lawsuit. It was good for whatever they was trying to push at the time after losing against Ryan Garcia. And I think a lot of this shit started before the Ostarine, before they found the Ostarine, this shit started. So it's like, I never really thought that. I just thought that this was something they made up. Because like I said, after the fight, Devin was talking fine. After the fight in the ring, Devin was talking fine. After the fight, they left. Devin still went to the club, busted face and everything, with a hood on and glasses, talking about, and still eating cake, drinking champagne and shit. And after that, this is the same Devin Haney, after taking that same beating from Ryan Garcia, that tweeted that, oh, we hating, oh, we should be hating. Hey, $30 million, talk bragging about the money that he thought he was going to get. That don't sound like a person that's battered and bruised. It just don't. It just sounds like somebody that, is trying to, soften over the blow off of what people already seen. They're just trying to make shit look different. You know what I'm saying? I never fell for that. So if he could come back fighting a no-name, why not? Like, everybody's seen what happened, regardless if it's not a loss or not. If Devin Haney came back fighting somebody that we don't know with no knockouts and shit like that, people really wouldn't say shit. But the fact that he coming back fighting Jose Ramirez just tells me I'm right. Like, bro, you wasn't battered and bruised to that degree that you even had to sue. You just, or whatever you're doing, Ryan in court. Like, that's just, you just trying to save face. That's all that is. Because you coming back fighting Jose fucking Ramirez. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Roach didn't even try to capitalize when something was in Tank eye. I call a bluff. Tank has reached the point where he's getting hate and love from both sides. Yeah, Tank means money is coming. I'm not trying to hate on nobody. I really feel how I feel about the fight. I really think it was a combination of a lot of things that went awry during the fight and in preparation for it. So it's just, in my opinion, now after looking back on the whole situation, Tank has to look at Lamar Roach in a different eye. He has to look at him differently, in my opinion. After all of this, he has to. Majority draw, but 1 out of 3 had Tank winning. That's a fact. That is a fact. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. What did you say? Something married to the performance Rose put on. I will never diminish what he accomplished in that ring. And Tank got to be focused that he's down for the rematch per point blank. Per point blank. Per. Oh shit. Salute to you, J.A. Dixon. What is good with you? Salute to you, King. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Z. How you think Ramirez looked at his last fight? I heard he looked bad, and I didn't see it. I need to watch it. I already looked pretty bad. But listen, man, like, I really just think if a fighter's on nothing but go the whole fight, You either gonna make Devin look real good or you gonna catch his ass. One or the other. I just don't think there's no in between. It's either you gonna catch Devin's ass with some hard shit, or you gonna make Devin look real good and he gonna be slick and use his jab and do all the and do all of that shit. You feel me? I think Ramirez should channel back into how he was a few years ago and be that guy. Come in guns blazing, throwing a lot of punches. Don't get tired is the best thing. Don't get fucking tired. Keep your defense up. Know that Devin is trying to throw a bunch of feints and then jab. He's gonna throw you feints and jabs all night, upstairs and downstairs. Just know that's the game plan, and to tire you out and to hit you when you're off balance. If you know that and you can practice for that, you good. I seen Ramirez throwing nothing but left hooks in and out. It was funny as hell. Salute to you, JJ. You good. Not cool with all the hate Dev gets. I believe he has a little to overcome with the shadow of his last fight cast upon him and the way he has handled questions. But the young man is back in the ring. Yep, he's back. Let's see how he responds to the moment before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the reason why. That's pretty much the biggest and maybe the only reason why this fight is interesting is because I want to see how Devin is going to return. Not saying you hating on Dev. I was generally speaking to that. You all good. Per. You all good. Encryptionist. I'm still trying to understand why Ryan and Devin aren't fighting right now instead of next. I think it's because Ryan said they're not going to fight until Devin drops the lawsuit. I think that's what it is, and they haven't dropped it. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the chat, but I really think that's why. Because Ryan said he's not going to fight. And why would you? Why would you fight somebody that already got a lawsuit on you for battery? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, it's if they don't drop the lawsuit, they don't want to fight. Am I wrong for saying that? If Bill and Devin, if the Haneys don't drop the lawsuit, they don't want to fight Ryan. That's just how I look at it. They don't want to fight him. My thing with Devin is the weight bullying shit. Ryan showed me that if Devin ain't the biggest dude, then he's in trouble, in my opinion. I said that about Devin years ago, that Devin is fighting in a small weight class, and that's the reason why he's dominating, basically. I said that years ago. I even made a video about it. He's a big guy, man. He's a big guy. And the fact that you can tell the man is using his reach, like, it's not like he's a Fondor in the weight class where he's close enough for everybody can get a hit on him. No, he uses his reach in the smaller weight class where nobody is really his size and his length. That's a name. So anybody that isn't a name, that is his size and reach, he can just talk about how they ain't did nothing, so you don't have to fight him. Salute to Rick Timms, this third. What's popping with you, Rick Timms? What's popping with you, sir? That lawsuit shit was lame as hell. Yeah, I don't really respect the lawsuit stuff. It's because Devin really wanted a tune-up, in my opinion. Yeah, he did. I think he did want a tune-up. And that's probably why he's fighting a back-to-back Mexican. Devin filed a lawsuit. Yeah, he did. They did something like that. They did something. Yeah, before I get on up out of here, how long I've been live? Almost an hour and a half. Good shit. I'm trying to cut my lives down, man. Be on this joint way too long. Before I go, I have to listen to this shit again. I'm telling you, this this Shakur be having the funniest call outs, bro. People be calling him out funny. It sounds funny. It's his accent. His accent got me fucked up. Okay. In his words, what he was saying, he was dead serious, son.
Same, bro. Send me a contra. I'm here not for no play. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for no play. Send me a contra. I know baby. Send me a contra.
No, baby.
I will kill you. Send me a contra. Don't play with me. Send me a contra. Thank you. Congratulations. The same, bro. Send me a contra. I'm here not for no play. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for no play. Send me a contra. I know baby. Send me a contra. I will kill you. Send me a contra. Don't play with me. Send me a contra. Thank you. Congratulations. Enjoy this.
Bruh, yo.
Listen.
Oh my God.
This fight is dedicated for every people.
I don't care, yo. This shit is funny. I'm sorry.
Last one from me, then. Can I get
It's his accent coupled with what he was saying. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I kill you.
Send me a contra. I'm here not for no play. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for no play. Send me a contra. I know baby. Send me a contra. I will kill you. Send me a contra. Don't play with me. Send me a contra.
I kill you. Send me a contract. Don't play with me. He sound like, oh, Miguel. That's what he said. Bruh. That joint funny as shit. I don't care, man. Bye. I don't care, yo. Definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate everybody for coming in now, cause don't cut the lives down. Bruh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play it one more time. I'll play it one more time. Between him and Matthias, I can't do ish but laugh. Bruh, I'm sorry. Isn't it funny? I listened to that shit so many times, bruh. It's just like I'm saying, it's just like when dude was talking about how he'll fight Big Bang Zang again. Man, Herkovich, that shit was funny. The way he was calling out, talking about he'll fight him in front of 10 billion Chinese people or something, like 6 billion Chinese people. That shit was funny as fuck. Okay. Some of these call outs, oh my God. Some of these call outs be really worth it. They be really worth it, yo. Bruh, they be really worth it. It's the accent or something. I don't know what it's the accent, the fact that he smoothly said, I'll kill you. And it's his facial expression, the way he keep moving his head, bro. He got got tattoos all over his face, though, for real.
He just punches. He wants to score points, but I hit to knock out.
Last one from me, then. Can I get
oh my God.
camera to Shakur Stevenson?
Shakur.
Shakur?
The same, bro. Send me a contra. I'm here not for no play. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for no play. Send me a contra. I know baby. Send me a contra. I will kill you. Send me a contra. Don't play with me. Send me a contra.
Why he said like they already talked, like it sounded like he already knows Shakur and they already had some type of disagreement. Why are you saying don't play with me like that? Why are you saying it like that? Don't play with me. Send me a contract. Don't play with me. Oh my God. Yo, I miss Scott Nicholson fighting that the black chick. Amanda Brown, something Brown. What's her name? Tiara Brown, something like that. Scott, listen, if I would have knew. Isn't it, bro? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. If I had one of them boards where you could hit a button, I would put that shit on there. That would definitely be one of them things that I can hit whenever I want. It's the accent. Oh my God, I'll kill you. Don't play with me. He said don't play with me like 3 times. I think Shakur beats it. Yeah, cause his accuracy loads up, kind of swings a little wide. It's not real sturdy, you know what I mean? But I don't get how you are down to fight Cardona and Padley, but not these dudes that are seriously calling you out. Anyone dangerous that's always some lame shit. Yeah, it's always It's always something when it comes to fighters with punching power. But to be honest, if he fight one guy with some pop and make him look silly or wash him, everybody got to shut up about it. Like he just need to do it. He just got to do it. Look like yes, he does. Is that who it is? That is who he look like. I was wondering, like, why he look a little familiar? That's what he look. That's who he is.
The same, bro. Send me a contra. I'm here. I'm here not for no play. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for no play. Send me a contra. I know, baby. Send me a contra. I will kill you. Send me a contra. No play with me. Send me a contra.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Enjoy this win.
Okay, bro. Thank you.
I'm sorry, man. I like it. I like him. I like him though. I like his energy. I like how he's talking. I can't even front. I like it. But that is who he look like. He do look like Xtaxion or whatever his name is. He do look like him. Oh my God. Tierra Brown. That's her name. Yeah, I did not know that she had 18 wins and 11 knockouts. I knew Sky Nicholson had 12 wins and 1 knockout, but I was unaware that she had so many knockouts and was undefeated. I would have put money on her to win the fight. And the little bit that I seen, there was a lot of holding going on, and Sky just looked like she was kind of scared about the power, nervous about the power, I would say, and didn't want to soundboard much. She had soundboard and didn't really want to do nothing more than what she was doing to win the fight. But Brown was kind of putting them together. She was trying to hurt Scott Nicholson. She got work last night. Yeah, she couldn't really do shit about it. Let me see it. Yeah, I want to see that Tito Mercado nasty. I have to give him his respect. He got a long reach. His reach is pretty long. Gotta admit. Nah, I don't think he's gonna wash. I don't think he washes anybody that really has power because Shakur really don't wash fighters with power, in my opinion. He'll beat them. But washing, not in my eyes. Washing somebody in my eyes, like people look at washing like you win all the rounds. Like you can look at it like that, but you can win a round that you actually got buzzed in. So but like you can't. If you gonna wash somebody, that means you wasn't in no danger whatsoever, and you stood there and picked apart the guy. A lot of times when Shakur fights somebody with a lot of power, he'll stay away from the danger, but he's really not picking apart. He's not gonna pick them apart. He told Tito he caught chasing in at 140, but here he's calling out too. Tio, that's what you mean. You can't make this flip flop and shit up. Yeah, that's whole. I don't know why. Well, Tio does have a fight right now, and Tio was talking shit, so he called him out because he was talking shit. That's what it seemed like. Shakur has too many brothers at 135. He got some fam. You know what I mean? Got some fam. Me. You play with me. Salute to you, Mike. What is popping with you, sir? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Definitely appreciate you. Hope all is well with you. She pulled it off. Yeah. I kind of liked her too, yo. I kind of liked how she stayed right in there, Miss Brown. I kind of liked it. Scott Nicholson didn't have nothing for her. And the fact that Scott Nicholson is a boxer, for her to only have really one knockout, you could tell that she a boxer, and she is good at doing what she do, but she ain't had shit for her last night or this morning. Whatever the fight really happened, I don't even know. I heard Cambosa's won this fight. A call out, but we gotta be real. Nobody spoke of this guy until he opened his mouth, shaking my head. People never seen the kid fight, but Shakur supposed to fight him. He got power, shaking my head. Shakur should fight somebody that's calling him out. It's some fighters calling him out. That's at 135. That he don't have to go up the weight class. And that guy right there ain't the only guy. But in my honest opinion, just like how I feel about Tank and all these people say that Tank should fight all of these names, I'm like, that's not, none of those are challenges, and Tank beats all of them. So I definitely understand what you're saying. And it's not that many fighters at 135 I want to see Shakur fight because, in my opinion, he'll beat him. Yeah. Yeah. Sky was with the grips. Isn't Sky the same girl that Jake Paul was saying was in an intimate relationship with Eddie Hearn? Isn't it the same girl? Would have used her jab, yeah. If she used her jab, she would have got in there. She would have got into Sky Nicholson kind of easier in that fight. Sky was trying to be defensively most of the fight, and there was a lot of holding going on. You know what I mean? Who else fight tonight on Cambosa's undercard that's worth watching? Is there a fight that's worth watching on the undercard, or just matter of fact, the fight already happened? I keep forgetting that shit. What I see in the ring. Shakur said the only person he won't fight is Keyshawn Davis. That's it. Nobody else. People be making shit up. I think he said he wouldn't fight. Did he say he wouldn't fight him, or did it? Mentally, I placed it that he wouldn't fight him because of the way he was talking about Abdullah Mason when he came in the door. But for real, if Abdullah Mason is about to be number one for his title, he's gonna have to fight him. For real, because Abdullah Mason said that he was highly ranked in the WBC, in the IBF, or the WBC and the WBO. So those two champions are Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson. I would love to see a fight in between him and Keyshawn Davis. Abdullah Mason versus Keyshawn Davis. I would love to see that fight. I think it would be pretty cool. He already fought all these people to be number one in the division to fight for a title. Don't stop now. You might as well go ahead and make the fight. Old school washboard type washing ass. Oh, okay. Simple and effectively clean. Bud washing Spence. Washed Spence. Shakur barely washed. Still is debatable. I wish Brown would have used their jab. She made that fight harder than what it's supposed to be. I can agree with that. Eddie Hearn not making Shakur and Tito, he told him to his face how we blaming Shakur. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not blaming Shakur for fighting Tito. I think Tito's not in his weight class, but he should just keep the same energy about everybody not being in his weight class. Don't even talk about it. But for real, when I made that video about this whole call out, I say you don't have to fight nobody outside of his weight class. It's just the way you talk about stuff that people don't like, for real. But Eddie Hearn said that to who? Eddie Hearn said that to Tito or Shakur Stevenson. But I could see Eddie not making that fight. Eddie wants some big names. Eddie wants some money. He wants return on investment. He's not gonna make a Tito or Shakur Stevenson fight. Especially Shakur Stevenson don't want the fight. It doesn't even make sense for real. Bud didn't wash Spence. He beat the brakes off Spence. Spence haven't fought since then, and I don't believe his camp trying to let him back in the ring. Make of it what you want. I don't know what's going on with Spence for real. I didn't see any videos to make me think anything about if he's back good or if he's going to look the same way that he did. I have no real idea about that. Credit for fighting guys with tampered gloves. Yeah. Shakur needs to fight Keyshawn. That French thing is bluff. It's bad for boxing. They need to, when it comes to them not fighting each other, I think we should just believe them. They're not going to fight. We should just believe them. If we could feel however we want to feel about it, make comments, say whatever we want to say about it, but I believe them. I don't think they're going to fight each other. Yeah, I don't think they're going to fight each other though. He will. He made it clear he will at Abdullah Mason. Who? Which one? Which one are you talking about? Because I think he's gonna go for Keyshawn. That's who I was talking about. So who you talking about? Abdullah Mason fighting Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson? I think Tank's frame is not capable of going higher than 140. I don't think it is either. He's kind of between a rock and a hard spot. But that's just me. I don't think he's wide like a Pacquiao and Canelo like that. Like when they get weight and shit, like they get wide. Like I don't think he got that. Like I understand that he's short and stuff like that, and so is them two guys, but they're like 5'7", 5'9", and shit. He's 5'5", bro. A lot of people be wanting him to do things that he should not be doing just because they want to see him get knocked out. They don't want to see him lose. They want to see him get hurt or lose in the worst way. By the way, why didn't the ref stop the fight when Bud's glove split open? I have no idea. That goes with the politics of boxing, the platform they was on, the referee in the ring. I have no idea. That's all a clusterfuck of some shit that shouldn't have happened in the first place. For real. I got Abdullah beating Shakur, but I got Keyshawn beating Abdullah. Really? I have no idea. To be for real, like maybe the other way around of what you just said. Victor, admitting the gloves. Oh shit, and he was allowed to continue to fight. Yeah, it's just crazy. Only person that I will agree on not to fight is blood relative. Anyone else can get that work because it's just a business. Like, and y'all are men. Y'all know that if fighting somebody, that's not your sworn enemy. I done seen people fight and be friends the same damn day. And they were men. You know, that's how guys get down. Girls can't do that shit. We can never fight somebody and be friends with that hoe that same day. We can never do that. That's a power that only y'all have out this bitch. Salute to you, Angry. What is good with you? AWM Boxing Podcast is in the building. What is good with you, sir? Abdullah should wait till he gets his grown man strength. Then I have him beating Shakur and Keyshawn. Yeah, he needs to wait to get some type. He got strength, you know what I mean? But I don't know if this is the time for him to be fighting big names. And he said it himself. Like he was like 4 more fights. 4 more fights is way too many fights if you're already number one. And and trying to get a title fight, bro. It's too damn much. That's way too much. You know what I'm saying? You should be ready to fight right now. And maybe like you need a bigger step up fight so you can see about that. You know what I mean? Understand he had his little hiccup and he got dropped by the same damn punch. He made the same mistake twice and got dropped both times for it. But you stop because, you know what I'm saying? What you need to do is more patient. Just need to be more patient. Let the shit come to you. But he's a young fighter. He's still new in the game for real. He just got he just fight 5-6 times a year. You know what I mean? But he's still a new fighter in the game for real. And you know what I want? I don't know how this will make y'all, but you know what I know he got a big family and they have everything he needs, but I wanted to see every fighter should train with other trainers. I really think it's a good thing. I think it's a good look for every fighter to go out their normal trainer that they have and train with someone else. It's not a bad thing to learn new things. Like when I was playing basketball, I went to Dell State and went to their basketball camp. And it was good for me. You understand what I'm saying? Because the people that I practice with, I bullied. So me practicing with them girls, I was getting a little bullied sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It was good for me. I needed that. You know what I mean? When it comes to it builds character, it builds strength. It builds strength in your game and your mental. If you can, go through another person's workout and not feel like a little hoe about it. You know what I'm saying? Not argue with your new trainer. You know, I'm not saying that he needs to have a camp with another trainer and then have that trainer in his corner. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he should train with another trainer at some point in time in his career. I think it will make him better. That's really how I feel about that shit. He's on another account. Oh shit, Suti D1. Yeah. When I said it, this shit was, he was like, what? Fuck. Suti Creole chat. Thank you. Definitely appreciate you. Key and Shakur can't spray no more either. They can't spar. 4 more fights. 8's overkill. Yeah. 4 is he said 4 though. I think he said he won 4 more fights though. That's too much in my opinion. Shout out to the trenches. I think that's too damn much. I really think Mason is a good fighter, a good young fighter, but his frame says he should be at 140 already, and he has already matured. Yeah, he still hasn't made 135 comfortably without getting naked. He still hasn't made under 135 without getting absolutely naked. So I've been saying that for a long time, and he do look like an action figure on fight night. He got muscles popping out everywhere. So it's just a matter of time before he has to move up anyway. So Keyshawn saying that I'm big and I'm about to move up. I think Shakur said that Keyshawn was going to move up to 140. Guess who's going with you? Mason. That's real talk. Getting dropped is a part of boxing. I don't care about that. Yeah, I thought it was, I liked him even more because of how he acted after he got dropped. I understand he got dropped twice, but that built character, and I like it. Like, I like what I seen. I like how he handled himself. Like I said, like, I never really liked Danny Garcia. And when he got dropped the first time in his career, his very last fight, you ain't see him fight again. That motherfucker got dropped, went to the corner, and they threw in the towel. He didn't even want to get his lick back. You feel me? Not been in the ring, and I don't think he's going to fight ever again. I think this man silently retired out this bitch just because he got dropped and embarrassed. Like, bro, that's certain people got heart to get up and keep going. Other people is like, all right, I've had enough. You know what I mean? I'm glad that Abdullah Mason showed what I wanted him to show. I'm glad he got up and he put dude down. At least he fights and puts on entertaining fights. That's a fact. He do. I'm pissed Shakur and Stevenson won't fight. It's a good match. Yes, it's a good match. If they fight each other, it's gonna be out when they leave in their career, just for some paper. But I'm telling you, things change. You know, who knows if things is gonna stay the way it is, yo. Who knows? And I'm gonna get on up out of here. I need to cook something. I really do. I need to get something to eat up in me. I bought some spare ribs. I bought some chicken. I bought a lot of fruits and vegetables. I'm ready to eat something. Eat me some protein and some healthy stuff. I don't think there's any fights going on tonight, for real. I'm not sure, though. Salute to everybody that came in the building. Thank you, everybody that came in the building. Please hit the like button. Please sub to the channel. If you haven't shared this live, if you can. Hold on. But eyes out, boss. Thanks for everybody. Thanks everybody for coming through, man. I see y'all next Saturday, every Saturday. We got some good fights coming up, man. Stay tuned, for real. Peace.
I'm working outside. Penny X.